back to my channel, Beautiful Minutia. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany, and today I have a very exciting announcement. Summer Book Bingo is back. This is my third year in a row doing Summer Book Bingo, and I started it mostly for myself as a way to kind of diversify my summer reading and kind of vary it a little bit, maybe read some things I wouldn't normally read. So the first year I did it, the only prompts were just genres, and most of the genres were like doubled. And then last year I got a little bit more creative with the prompts, and this year the board is even more creative because I had my patrons assist me and suggest a whole bunch of amazing prompts. So many of them suggested quite a few prompts, and I couldn't even use all the prompts because there are so many of them. So some of the prompts are my own and some of them are from my patrons, but I think that this year the prompts are just going to be even more fun and I'm even more excited about it. So if you have not participated before, you may be wondering, what is Summer Book Bingo? Summer Book Bingo is exactly what it sounds like. That is a bingo board for your summer reading, and this is also always involved with a giveaway. So I will be giving away a $25 gift card to the online bookseller of your choice, which, you know, could be Amazon, could be Barnes & Noble, could be thrift books, or, you know, anything like that. And this is open internationally, but it has to be through a company that I am able to send you a digital gift card. So as long as I can do that from the United States with a United States debit card, then you can participate in the giveaway as well. So how the giveaway portion of this works is that, as you may see, there are quite a few bingo spaces here. There are 25 in total, but the middle one is a free space. And every single bingo that you get on this board counts as an entry into the giveaway. So because every single bingo counts, you are not allowed to double up your prompts, meaning that you can't use a book for multiple spaces. It's one book per space. So that way it's not, you know, someone doesn't have 5 books and find a way to do the whole board or something. So basically, yeah, one book per space. And then I will be sharing this bingo board on my Instagram, so that way you can save it on there. But I will also, in the description of this video, have like the PDF version of this that you can get. And so you can print it out at home or save it to your phone that way, like however you want to do it. And then when you get a bingo, you can either tag me on Instagram, which my Instagram is also in the description of this video, but it's the same as my name here on YouTube. It's just Beautiful Minutia, all one word. And then you can also do this on Discord as well. I do have a Discord, again, linked in the description down below. But on my Discord, I will have a channel that is specifically just for Summer Book Bingo. So if you don't have Instagram and you're not really interested in getting an Instagram, you can also share on there when you have gotten a bingo, and that will totally count as well. So this is running from June 1st to August 31st. So it's the complete 3 months. I will be accepting submissions through September 1st. So that way, you know, just in case you finished a book late at night on August 31st and then you want to post about it on September 1st, I will be accepting submissions through then, but they'll be closed after that. And then sometime in the week following, I will be announcing the winner. The first year that I did this, I actually was so surprised because I only had a couple hundred subscribers at that point and had, you know, some participation. And then last year I had way more participation. And so this year I'm now over 1,000 subscribers. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be even more participation, which is just so much fun. It was so fun to see everyone's entries last year, and I'm just so much looking forward to this. So those are the rules of the giveaway. They'll also be in the description of this video. Oh, also you have to be subscribed to me on YouTube. That's the only other qualification. So all the rules will be listed down below for the giveaway, and I'm just gonna go over the bingo board really quickly. I think that most, if not all, of the prompts are pretty self-explanatory, but I am gonna go over them just in case. So you can see here, I'm gonna hold it up, but I'm not gonna hold it here like the whole time I'm talking, I don't think, especially because I can't really read it a little bit. So anyways, the first square is just a coming of age story. So that could be a middle grade YA. It doesn't really matter what genre that is, just as long as it has some sort of coming of age story. The next prompt is a modern classic, which I think is any classic that was published after World War I. I think that's like the qualification for a more modern classic. Next, we have sunset colors on the cover, and I can't wait to see what you guys choose for this prompt because that is going to be some beautiful covers. The next prompt is your most recent purchase, and if you have like a bunch of books that you purchased at once, the last time you purchased books, just choose one out of those. Or if you've read all of your most recently purchased book, whatever the most recent purchased book is that you haven't read. The next one is a graphic novel or a manga. You can choose, either one works. The next prompt is a second chance author. So this is an author that you've read one book of theirs and you're like, I really didn't like this book. And so you're giving them another chance and reading a different book by them. The next one is a one-word title. The next prompt is nonfiction. And then after that is summer camp. I think that that's going to be really a lot easier probably to find in a middle grade, but I'm sure that there are exceptions to that, especially if there's any sort of like memoirs where people went to summer camp. And there's actually probably quite a few YAs where people went to summer camp also. The next prompt is a library book. And then after that, we have over 500 pages. The next prompt is mythology, and actually my patron who suggested this said like a Greek myth retelling or something with Greek mythology, and I'm broadening it for any mythology because I just love mythology in books, particularly if it's like of any sort of Asian mythology. That's really been my jam lately, like something I really love. So any type of mythology, it does not need to be Greek mythology, it can be any. Next up we have the free space, which someone asked me last year actually, if you had to have a book for the free space that just didn't fit any of the prompts. No, this is just a free space, literally that's it. So there doesn't need to be anything in that space at all. You don't have to read a book for that, but I did have some people last year that did. So if you want to do that, go for it, but it's not a requirement. The next space is a friend recommendation. So it could be, you know, something your friend's recommending to you in the moment or something you've kind of had on your radar for a while that a friend's talked about. Next is owned for over 5 years. The next space is either a novella or a short story, which is funny because that's right underneath over 500 pages. So if you're picking that column, you've got a nice long book, but then a shorter one to kind of break it up. The next one is outside your comfort zone. So this could really be anything. It could be a genre that you typically don't read. It could be a setting that is just not something that you usually enjoy. It could be, you know, a number of different things, just something that maybe you wouldn't have picked up otherwise because you're like, that's not, I don't know. So something that you maybe wouldn't normally read. The next prompt is 2 E's in the title. So just 2 E's anywhere. It doesn't have to be 2 E's in a row, just 2 E's. The next prompt is mystery. And then we have a seaside or an island setting, which is just perfect for summertime. I love it. That's just like so summer vibes. The next one is a standalone sci-fi or fantasy. So this could be either of those genres or a mix of the two, but it's not part of a series. You're welcome for not making you start a new series this summer. Next is a buzzy book. So this is just a book that is kind of like people are talking about it right now, or I guess you could do, you know, something that's been talked about recently. It doesn't have to be right this second. Could be a new release, could be that there's a movie being made of this book or something, and so people are talking about it more, you know. Buzzy could mean multiple different things, but that's that prompt. And the next one is a translated work. I was gonna put a translated classic, but then one of my patrons suggested a translated work, and I'm like, that's a good idea. So it doesn't have to be a classic. It could be any translated book. The next one is going to require just a little bit of homework for you, and that is that the author of this book was born in the summertime. So you're gonna have to do a quick Google to see when the author was born, so that way you can choose someone who had a summertime birthday. And the last prompt is a book that inspired a movie. So those are the prompts that we have for this year's bingo board. If you have any questions about the rules or about any of the prompts or anything like that, feel free to leave those down below. But I am so excited to be doing summer book bingo again. It has been such a blast every year for myself personally, but also then to see what everyone else is reading, and it's just been really fun. So thank you so much if you are choosing to participate. I would definitely love to see what you're choosing and all of those kinds of things, so make sure that you tag me on social media so that way I can see it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and also subscribe so you can continue to see more bookish content from me, and also so you could be entered in the giveaway for Summer Book Bingo. And I will see you again next time.